Hey everybody. So, for those of you that know me, this won't be a surprise to you. For those of you that do not, listen up. I'm a laid back kind of guy. I enjoy my free time. You know what I mean? And it's like, I look at the world around me and how it's basically falling apart, and people are still pumping them out of the oven like there's no tomorrow. Like, the reason I'm a bachelor is because I like to have fun. I'm still in my 20s, for Christ's sake. I mean, come on, man. Here's the thing that people have been misled about. Guys and girls do not age the same way. When a guy's 28, he's still incredibly young, and he will be for many years to come. It's not like that for a broad. She's got that ticking time clock going on. The closer she gets to the wall, which is like post 27, 28, 25 and up is what I say is like post, like pre-wall. And then after that, after like 30, it's like, yep, time's up. But society wants chicks to believe that they can have it all. That you can have a part-time job, a full-time job, pump out some brats, and have some guy pay for all your crap. You can't. You can't. It's impossible. Maybe you could try, but it'll be, it's on you. But I'm a bachelor because I want to be, because I like having fun. I'm still young. I don't have no car. I don't have a freaking apartment yet. What the hell would I want a kid for? I mean, seriously. Even if I had like 100,000 K in the bank, what the hell would I waste it on a kid for? Go on vacations, buy fast cars, all that shit. Don't waste the energy. And one, kids are expensive. Two, chicks are expensive. Three, freaking weddings are expensive. Don't act like they're not, because they are. Just look it up on Google, see how much a freaking wedding is. Get out of here. And don't forget prenatal care, taking a bitch to the hospital, all the meetings about what it's going to be like when she pumps the kid out, all that shit. It adds up. And when you work at a shitty job like the chum bucket, that's the last thing that should be on your mind. Please. So let's talk about how short life is. It's way too short to be pumping out brats without knowing what kind of world you're bringing them into, which is what people don't think about. This world is crazy. The world is not kind to people. Bringing more people into the world is not going to solve anything. It's going to make it worse. I say this all the time. This planet is overpopulated. We need to calm the frick down, chill the F out, and breathe for a little bit. Don't bring more people into the world that you know you can't support. Just don't do it. There's a gazillion kids out there in the foster care system. In the foster care system, they have no homes. And when they age out, they get thrown into the street. There's tons of kids out there that need to be adopted. People aren't even thinking about that because they're too busy. Like, I want to have a kid of my own. I want to know what the kids look like me. You don't know what kind of kid you're going to get. You have no idea. You can't know what's next Adolf Hitler for crying out loud. You have no idea. When I act like it's an ego trip. It's an ego trip. People want to act like it's not. It's an ego trip. Because all people do, people that have kids, they gloat and gloat and gloat. Look at my kid. My kid did this. My kid did that. I got 3 brats at home. I got 4. I got 5. Good for you. Overall, I just enjoy my freedom way too much. I'm not giving that up. Not sure enough for a broad and her crazy dreams. Unrealistic dreams, I should say. Like when you're young, you're not thinking clear, you're not thinking straight. I mean, to me, it's amusing, but I have never given in to peer pressure. I never will. But it's like, really? It's like, come on, man. Now, people gotta think before you act. When you think about bringing a new life into the world, you gotta really lay out the groundwork. Just because I'm 20 doesn't mean that's my goal. Because it's really not. Like, I look forward to going to restaurants and traveling alone in the foreseeable future. And once I get a car, that's basically my plan. Aside from getting another job, of course. Better paying job. I wouldn't even say like down the line I want brats because I really can't see that happening. They're expensive, man. I don't think it's worth the hassle. I got a little dog in the house. It's kind of the same thing. My sister's dog. I love that little dog. I really do. But at the end of the day, it's not my responsibility. But I get all the benefits of having a dog. Play with a little dog, take her for walks, change her bowl every once in a while. Then when she starts acting up, guess whose problem it is? Not mine. Same thing. Like when I see people's kids acting up in public, I just shake my head and like, yeah, good luck with that. That's all people do is gloat, man. That's all they do. And then they act like people that don't want kids, you know, people that are actually responsible, people like me that are actually responsible, know what I want. There's something, apparently there's something wrong with me. It's really not. I know what I want. I know what most bros want. Ain't happening. You know what I mean? You just gotta stand your ground. Because society will pressure you on one point or another. That'll happen. It's like, man, I listen to way too many Tom Leykis videos to turn into a chump all of a sudden. It's like, nah. Because once she feels in that stick, your rights are gone. Gone. She knows it. Her family knows it. Her friends know it. But see, chicks don't count on dudes knowing this, having this information. There are a lot of dudes out there that have been through the fire and are giving advice to young guys like me, so I don't make the same stupid errors that they made. And I'm not stupid. I mean, I see all this stuff in my own eyes. People are crazy. Like, I call these people breeders. Like, y'all are crazy and amusing at the same time. Crazy. I mean, when a chick has the baby fever, that's when it's time for her to go. In my eyes. I'll never forget this. At church, this blonde chick. I think she was like 25 at the time. Probably past the wall by now. But yeah, she had the fever. I really knew this chick at the time. I'm like, what? She went on and on about how she wanted to be a mom or not. It's weird nonsense. And that's when I lost interest. I'm like, you know, I'm not doing that. I think that's what led me to the red pill eventually, because once I realized what broads are really after, it's like the less I'm interested in chicks. Obviously, I still like broads, but not that much. It's like, there are dudes out there that have made it to like 30, 40 without pumping out rats. Tom Likas might be the best example. It's like, it's not something that accidentally happens, it's planned out. I don't want kids. Never have, never will. It's not a priority. It's not realistic. It's not a chain and ball. Ridiculous. I like having fun. To me, raising rats ain't fun. How would you know if you don't have any, Pete? Well, I know they're expensive as crap. That's the first thing. Second thing is I don't want to be bothered. Don't want to be bothered. Really don't. And the kids require a certain amount of attention. Not because of the little dog upstairs, kind of the same thing. So in a way, I'm already learning what it would be like. And I have no interest. None. Never gonna change. Like, like Tom Likas always says, chicks will always try to change a dude. Always try to change us. Never works. We are who we are. Know what I mean? Never gonna change. Feels like this when you meet him. It's not gonna change. Some broads out there are really delusional. I think just because she has something between her thighs, she's gonna change a guy to basically be her bitch. Like, no, not gonna happen. Tell you, man, for those of you that's not aware, she's piecing that stick, your rates are gone. Unless it's negative. Rates are gone. And basically say goodbye to having fun and your freedom, because it's out the window. You're at her mercy. She knows it. Why do you think they want to get married so badly, guys? They get all of the benefits. They get everything to gain, nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. And some chicks that are so desperate, they'll try and trap a dude into a marriage or into a pregnancy so he won't go away. It's a last-ditch effort to regain control. Sometimes it works, doesn't work on me, but there are dudes out there that wish they could speak out against their wives, but they don't, because they know she'll take care of everything he's got. Because that's what happens when you sign a legally binding contract that favors the broad. There are no benefits for men, gentlemen. None. I mean, if you could think of one, let me know, but there aren't any. So, it was like, chicks will be told that they can have it all. They can have a part-time job and a dude and pump out brats that they'll never be able to really take care of because they'll be putting them in daycare for throughout the week. That's also expensive, by the way. It's another like $300 out of your ass. Man, I just can't picture myself spending that kind of cash that I could be putting into other things. Like, I don't know, vacations, an apartment, you know, shit like that. It's not interested. What was that thing Captain America said in Winter Soldier? Price for freedom is high, but at the price I'm willing to pay. If I'm the only one, so be it. Words to live by. But I'm a gamer. Like, I couldn't give two shits about kids. Really don't. They're okay, I suppose. But I don't want any in my house. It's like people don't get confused just because I love dogs and animals. Doesn't mean I don't like people. They really don't. I mean, they're okay when they're like with their parents, but don't ever expect me to hold a kid or any of that. Ain't happening. And trying to pressure somebody just drives them further away. FYI. Oh, he'll change if I do this and that. No, he won't. No, he won't. Everybody puts on the mask, especially when they want to hide something, like who they really are. I'm not saying like generally I think girls are better at wearing masks, but eventually it will fall off. And you'll see who she is. She really is. It probably won't be pretty. Like, I have other investments to make for my future, because I need to be able to take care of myself first. I know, like, if a guy talks about bettering himself, he's supposedly selfish or something. But a chick doing the same damn thing, trying to pressure some guy into doing shit he doesn't want to do, is not self-centered. Explain the logic in that, huh? Because there is no logic in it, believe me. Gentlemen, there's nothing in marriage for men. Nothing. You don't have to be married to know that. Just think about it. Think about the divorce rate. Half of marriages end in divorce. When they do get divorced, the woman gets everything. She gets the kids, she gets the house, she gets the car. You'd be lucky if you have your drawers or anything else. All it takes is one bad day. She'll throw all your crap onto the street. And the government sides with her. The courts side with her, no matter what. No one's ever going to believe a man been attacked by a broad. Because then they're going to assume, oh, he must have set her off, done something to piss her off. Yeah, I'll bet. There's no way a woman could be a psychopath, right? That's never happened before. Please. Creatures that bleed once a month. Gotta be crazy, right? we're all a little crazy, right? But to varying degrees. And like I said, I'll never give in to peer pressure. I never will. Like, it's idiotic. It's so high school. Didn't like high school. A reason for that. Yeah. I got a feeling I'm going to disappoint a lot of broads down the line. But you got to do what you got to do. I'm not interested in pumping out any brats. There's enough people on this planet. You gotta think in the long term, people. You can't just think in the moment. You have to think in the long term. What kind of world are you bringing this kid into? Are you gonna be able to support the kid? Can you support yourself first? That's more important, I think. Can you support yourself first? If you can't, you shouldn't be pumping out a kid. If you can really support one, don't have another one. It's common sense, which a lot of people don't have, unfortunately. It's amusing to me, but, you know. Some lady at my line the other day was talking about how she's in debt because her kid is going to college again later in life. She said something about being $75,000 a day or something. I'm like, oh my goodness. This is why I skipped college, because I don't want to be paying like a school that's supposed to be teaching me, giving me an education, but paying them back. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. You should be paying me. Like, why should you have to pay for an education in the first place? I don't know. It's like, you really got to think about this stuff, people. You really do. A lot of people in my age group are getting knocked up and hits and stuff. Like, good for you. But I'm sure we'll be hearing about their divorce stories at the next reunion. It's inevitable. Oh, they might not agree now. Oh, no, me and Sally are perfectly happy. Yeah, right now. Until she pumps a kid out. Or 2 or 3. Once you have to pay child support and worry about the kid's temper tantrums and doctor's visits and sick days. And once she cheats on you for the first time, is that sometimes broads find these things out. They really do. They'll do whatever you want them to do. Get you to sign that contract. And it is a contract. It's a legally binding contract in which the woman benefits from everything. And most guys don't get prenups, so that's why they lose everything. If it happens to celebrities, it could happen to anybody. Like, celebrity marriages don't last. There's a reason for it. When you have that much money and fame, there's no way you can really settle with one person. There's no way. Sinful human heart. It's always going to lead you astray. Always. At least if you're a bachelor like me, I know a lot of dudes out there are bachelors, because the game has changed. More guys are waking up to all the BS that's out there. Waking up. And a lot of broads out there are not happy about it. Some people are in general just predators. And the best way to sniff them out is just wait, sit back, and watch. I'm telling you, man, people are good at wearing masks. Especially when they want something. And when they don't get it, you see exactly who they are. What was it the Joker said in Dark Knight? In their final moments, people show you who they really are. He's right. Not just in their final moments, but when they're after something. And some broads, or some people in general, just don't think they need the other gender. Like some broads don't think they need dudes. They want to be strong and independent until it's time for a guy to ask them out. Until it's time for her to pump out some brats. Then they need a man. Other than that, no, she can do it by herself, right? She can raise a kid, especially a male kid, on her own, right? Yeah, right. I'm proud to be a bachelor, I really am. Probably one of the best decisions I ever made. I mean, there's always going to be pressure, but there's another video on my page somewhere. A video I made a couple years ago, talking about people that have too many kids, because they really do. Like people, if you're living in the suburbs, you don't need to have 5 or 6 kids. It's ridiculous. Like sometimes I'm riding in the car and looking at all the damn trees that have been chopped down, no doubt for more supermarkets, like the big freaking ShopRite over in South Brunswick, because we really need another one of those. It's freaking huge. Just think about all the trees that were cut down. They used to belong to homes for animals. Animals that are running into the streets and getting run over because people can't keep their damn legs closed or use, I don't know, birth control. I tell you, man, if the economy collapses again, all those people, all them brats are going to be in trouble. Y'all living on food stamps, y'all going to be in trouble. People really got to think things through before you open your legs. I know it's not always easy. Impulses and all that, you know, but you gotta find the inner strength to resist sometimes. Think, what kind of world are you bringing this kid into? Can you afford the kid? Because if I can't, probably shouldn't have one. I know I can't. I don't want any. You know what I mean? Just like using that chick at that church, for example. I know I didn't want kids back then because I didn't know who I was. She was pretty set in her ways. So I cut her loose. I'm like, see ya. I don't have time for this. That would have been a bloody nightmare. Okay? Nightmare. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm not saying someday, I suppose. If it happens, it happens. But not anytime soon. You just need to chill out with all these kids and stuff, man. It's ridiculous. Does Toys R Us even exist anymore? Like, there was such a thing back in the day, but today's day and age, kids just stare at their phones. I see it all the time. I mean, like, this is what people are, like, trying to bring into the world. Another generation of immature brats stare at their phones all day. Please. What's the bloody point? It's effort, it's energy and effort you could have put elsewhere. I love dogs, love cats. Little people, no. No. I mean, like, maybe in The Sims, but At least in The Sims, I don't have to spend a dime. You know what I mean? Especially money I don't have. Even if I won the lottery, nah. I don't think it's in years. It's not worth the hassle. It really isn't. It's $250,000, maybe more, to raise a kid from infancy to the time it's an adult. And even then, most 18-year-olds can't live on their own in this economy. Can't. Again, I love to have fun. That's what I'm going to do. I look forward to traveling, seeing different places once this virus thing is under control. People are freaking out about that, by the way. It's kind of interesting to see. People rushing to the supermarket and all that. I'm like, imagine that what would happen if we put this much effort into hunting down Bin Laden back in the day, or Adolf Hitler. No, just imagine what kind of world we'd be living in if that guy never existed. Because you don't know what you're going to get. No idea. You know, I'm sure Adolf's parents are proud of what their son became. I'm sure they're proud of all the people he murdered. Because just for being different. I'm sure they're proud. Everything's cute when it's small. Tigers are cute when they're small. Same with bears. Doesn't mean they're not going to grow up to kill you. You know what I mean? So that whole argument, oh, look at the cute kid. Yeah, it's cute now. Give it 10 years when the kid turns 13, 14. And you'll see how cute the kid really is. And good luck with that. See this right here? Having fun. And it's great. See, I love The Sims. Oh man, it's great. We'd give this up anyway. And you can't have it both ways. You really can't. You can't spend all your time and effort raising a kid and focus on your dream. You can't. Can't be done. You don't become J.K. Rowling or George Lucas by giving up on your dream. I say I don't like people, I mean people in public. So I don't really want to take that personally. Tell people in public. Like most people, they don't know how to use their brains every once in a while to make important decisions. It's like when you're ready, you're ready. But I just have no interest. It's like when you have the strength to say no, I think you get a lot more respect in the long run. Let me tell you, I'm not saying this for everybody, but this kind of take a wild guess that some people out there wish they waited to have a kid. It's not just about the money, it's about your maturity. If you're 18, 19, you're not mature enough to pop out a kid. You have no idea what you're asking for. Same with guys. You don't know what you're asking for. You're just thinking it with your impulses. That's what leads to a lot of problems down the line. Not gonna see it today, because she looks so good, right? Yeah. You don't know what she's gonna be like 10 years down the line, 5 years down the line. No idea. She will change. That feminine imperative will always take over. I mean, guys, you guys just need to be aware of what's out there. Do it for yourself first. And then if you have to, fine. I mean, do what you want to do at the end of the day. Your decision, not mine. But speaking for myself, yeah, no interest. It's too much of a trade-off because you do that. Yeah, I can't see myself giving up my games and stuff for any of that. Like, nah, I don't think so. Again, people that want to do it, go right ahead, do it. But I'm not doing it. I'm enjoying the Bachelor life way too much. Awesome. I mean, I can only take so much from broads anyway. I can't picture myself living with one on a regular basis, dealing with her crap. Like, no, I don't think so. Not worth it. 2 cents.